Hehehe. That is so funny.
What is?
Well, I was just thinking of how weird it is to have a friend who does these kind of things.
Eh? Where's the stain?
Yeah, where's the toothpaste stain?
Don't say that. You'll make me feel weird about it. Stupid.
It's okay though. I'm happy we're like this. Aren't you?
I guess.
Hey, be careful. The button might come off.
Why is this one so hard to close?
I struggle to fully close the button near her chest. Oh my god.
Does this thing even fit you properly?
It did when I bought it.
If you ever buttoned it, you would notice sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. Why are you smiling? What are you smiling about?
She's like, you're groping me. It means my boobs got bigger again.
Don't say that out loud.
Yeah.
Anyway, you look much better now, so.
Why do I feel strange to see Siri's blazer buttoned up like that?
Because it never is.
It's so stuffy. Yeah, it's not worth it at all. Siri hastily unbuttons her blazer once more. Fucking slap her. Phew. That was so much better. Siri puts her arms around and puts her arms out and twirls around. So if I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right?
What kind of logic is that? And why are you saying like it's a good thing?
Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't even let you do things like this. And you take care of me better than anyone else would anyway. So that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned.
Stop saying all these embarrassing things.
Eh? I didn't say anything embarrassing.
Jeez, everybody's just gonna be like in the back just watching it. Well, anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier.
Only if you focus on getting to bed earlier.
Fine.
It's a fucking old married couple.
It's a deal.
It's a deal.
Propane.
I guess we really are getting better at taking care of each other than we are taking care of ourselves.
Yeah, I guess so, huh?
So maybe you should come wake me up in the morning.
You're doing it again, Sayori.
But I was joking that time. I was just joshing ya.
Man, it's impossible to tell with you sometimes. Okay, everyone.
Monica suddenly calls out.
Why don't we share the poem we wrote now?
Oh yeah, we wrote another poem. Yay. Unchained, I can't wait to read yours.
Yeah, same.
I fail to sound enthusiastic, but Sori still trots away to retrieve her poem. Okay, so you chose last, right?
Yeah, I chose last time first.
So I want to go with Sayori first this time.
Good choice.
Oh my goodness. This is so good, Unchained. I love it. So I guess we picked a lot of hers. Especially after yesterday's poem.
I think she just really likes
art.
art.
I think she just likes everything.
You're too honest sometimes, Sayori.
No, but really, I want to put this on my wall. I thought she said on my weight, and I was really confused. Can I?
Sayori, you must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing.
Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either. Ha 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 ha!
Jeez.
I'm sure Yuri's opinion has to be a little more constructive than this. Maybe even Natsuki's.
Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it?
Eh? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. But I understand you better than a lot of other people, you know? So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem. It's an unchained poem. And that makes me feel extra special. Oh, makes it feel extra special. Like I can feel your feelings in it. Suri hugs the sheet against her chest. Obsession with hugging things.
You're so weird, Sayori.
Kinda is. She's a little goofball. Yeah. Oh, I just skipped a lot of things. Well, I'm not very good at figuring out if poems are good or bad, but that's why I just go by my heart. If it makes me feel things, then it must be good. It must be a good poem. I'm not sure that's exactly how it works. Then again, I guess conveying feeling is a pretty important part of the whole thing.
Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't know what kind of writing you like in the first place.
Yeah, me neither.
Why don't you at least try giving it some thought?
Aw, you want me to write something for me? You want to write something for me? That's so sweet.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, right.
But you're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point.
Eh? Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll try to keep it in mind.
Well, whatever.
Anyway, let's see. I guess I like happy poems. Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes I like a bit of both. There's a word for that, right? What's the word I'm looking for? Bittersweet. Yeah. I like things that are happy and things that are sad. It's kind of, I guess that's maybe why she like when we click suicide, because suicide's like bittersweet, because it's like you're killing yourself, which is sad, but like you're relieving your pain.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't know.
Happy and sad? I can't see you liking something sad, Sayori.
Well, I like happy the most. But sometimes, when you have a little rain cloud in your head, a sad poem can help give the rain cloud a hug. And make a happy, nice rain cloud.
Sayori, that's unexpectedly poetic.
Ah, is it? Maybe I'm getting better at expressing my feelings after all. Thanks, Unchained.
What do we do?
I should go write that down. You can read my poem now, okay? I pop off my scallop like the lid of a cookie jar. It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams. A little ball of sunshine, all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in the bottle to keep it safe, and I put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts. Thoughts in bottles, all in a row. My collection makes me a lot of friends. Each bottle a starlight to make an amends. Sometimes my friends feel a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friends after friends, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go, like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies, digging and digging, scraping and scrapping. What am I doing?
I went back up to the top.
Scraping and scrapping. I blow dust off the bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally, all alone, I open up, and in come my friends. In they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf, one after another, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts. Thoughts in shreds, all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading, but all I hear is an echo, 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 echo inside my head.
That got kind of dark.
She's talking like bottled up, like emotion or something.
Maybe, or like, all like her friends like want a piece of her. Like everybody wants like a piece of her because she's always nice to other people. I guess she's a really good. They all want a piece of her, and every time she gives them a piece, it like kind of like a piece of her shatters.
I guess.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I can see that. I can see that. We're working. We're working.
Thank you, ELA. Holy crap. Sarah, did you really write this?
Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever? She did, actually.
Yeah, but... I mean, I didn't expect anything like this coming from you.
Monica taught me a whole lot. And I've been really in touch with my feelings recently.
I see that. It's almost kind of creepy.
Creepy?
Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it.
Aw, thanks. I feel like I wasn't meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic. I've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? Oh, you've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? Sorry. That was your line.
I hope you keep it up.
Yay. Writing is the best. I'm gonna win. I'm gonna keep writing until I die.
Don't get ahead of yourself.
That's foreshadowing.
Just jumps off.
Sherry's always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. I wonder if she's the one, if this is one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes made it hard for me to be pessimistic. Okay, your turn.
Let's go with, Yuri.
Yuri.
Let's see what you've written. What you've written for today. ... Well done, Unchained. Your skills are already improving. Really? Thanks, Yuri. Coming from you, that means a lot. Eh? It's nothing. I'm just happy to help inspire fellow writers. I know you're new to this, so don't worry so much if it seems like you can't get your poem to feel perfect. You don't need to be afraid to be a little more daring. Metaphors can go a long way. Don't feel like you need to work your brain like churning a bunch of gears. Try letting your mind wander through your feelings. And write down the things you see and hear. That's one way to truly enable your reader to see into your mind. It's a very intimate exercise. I see. That's certainly an interesting technique. Thanks for sharing.
Just pulls a gun out.
I have, one example of that if you'd like to read. Of course. Is this the poem you wrote for today?
Yuri nods and timidly hands me her poem.
Do you want me to read it?
Sure, if you want to.
The Raccoon. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. Sayori. My attention was caught by the scattering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strained tendencies as a... What?
Unordinary? Unordinary?
Unordinary human. Boy.
Boy.
I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences. Well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The exciting beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity, the raccoon, an image, I think.
Yeah, I think so too.
The moon increments its phase that reflects that much more light off my cutting knife. Wait, what? Did you talk about her knife? That's kind of...
Yeah, that's, again, red flag-ish from Yuri.
The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. And perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto a newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken a following to me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood. Classic,
Parlevane conditioning?
something conditioning. I slice the bread and feed myself again.
She's talking about cutting herself?
Are we the raccoon?
You should talk about cutting herself and, like, the knife. Like, the bread is her arm.
And she's the raccoon.
And she's the raccoon.
She's getting excited every time she sees the knife.
Yeah, and she keeps cutting herself more and more frequently now.
Oh, no, why?
Oh, Yuri.
Jeez. I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's. I can see that.
Check her wrist.
She's got
her sleeves turned up and her wrist turned away from us.
Yeah, bro. Shelby.
I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about.
That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style. Using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them. Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. It's those sort of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself. So I sometimes enjoy writing about them. Why do you keep them to yourself? Because they're embarrassing. And people would make fun of me.
People will make fun of you for cutting yourself. They're going to be really angry at you for cutting yourself.
Don't you have anything like that, Unchained? Well.
Anime.
Yeah, I guess I do. I feel like everyone has a little something like that. The best we can do is respect each other and our individualities.
Yep.
Even if it's difficult sometimes, and some things make us uncomfortable. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little now. But I'm glad that you're a good listener. Jeez.
Natsuki or Monica? I'm gonna choose Natsuki. Huh. Well, it's not terrible. But it's pretty disappointing after the last one. See, that's why I'm thinking that didn't pick enough of hers.
Yeah.
Then again, if this one was as good as the last one, I would have been completely pissed.
I guess it worked out. Well, I guess I wanted to try something a little different this time.
Fair enough. You're still new to this, so I wouldn't expect you to find your style right away. Come to think of it, this kind of reminds me of Sayori's poem from yesterday. See, we picked so many of Sayori's that she likes, so it was like, I'm calling it.
You think so?
Yeah. Well, I guess if you're been friends with her for so long, you might be on the same wavelength. But you never really struck me as her type.
Sayori has a type all of a sudden? Normal type.
Well, well, I don't know, but honestly, how could someone so, fluffy spend so much time with someone like you? It's like she's dragging around weight.
Whoa! That was a little unnecessary? But think of it as this way. If it weren't for me, she would probably just fly away like letting go of a balloon.
That's pretty true.
You could say we take care of each other in our own way.
Whatever it is, I don't get it. Oh yeah, I guess I'm supposed to show you my poem. Here. Oh, I like her poems because they're going to be like 4 words long. Oh, fuck off.
At least they're easy to read.
Amy likes spiders. You know that? You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound. So the rhyme of the word to the rhyme of the words. So, but she likes spiders. That's why I'm not her friend. I'm not friends with her. One time I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried to let her touch me, but she likes spiders, so her hands were probably gross, and that's why I'm not friends with her.
What the fuck?
Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross, she gross, and the world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone. What if this is a story about like Amy is her, and it's like anime? Because she's like, I wouldn't tell any of my friends about anime.
Yeah, or maybe the Amy is like Yuri, and cause she didn't like Yuri's kind of stuff. So maybe it's talking about like, kind of like, it's like she likes spiders is like, and that just means like she likes fancy words or something maybe like that.
Yeah. I got you. I like our two opposites.
Yeah.
And like not opposites, but two like perspectives. Not bad, right? I know. I was really upset. I was upset. Yesterday was way too short.
No?
I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do.
No, of course not.
Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies. But it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like, anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. See, that's why I'm thinking it's someone else.
Do you know people like that? Yes.
Like someone, like she's talking about someone else, and like she's Amy.
Yeah, maybe.
Of course, it's about how everyone. Of course, it's about how everyone thinks my. Oh, am I on the right track?
I guess you're right. Yeah.
Okay. That doesn't matter. It would actually be kind of cool if they wrote like a poem about like if she wrote something where it was like, I hate Yuri. Yuri sucks. Like, because they got in a fight.
All of them are like kind of sad.
Yeah.
Today.
The other one was like kind of just chill, and I know it's getting sadder.
Yeah.
That doesn't matter. It can't be about anything. It can be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure.
Yeah, that's true. Just like Gary said earlier.
Yeah. Sometimes what you're afraid of, sometimes you're afraid if people find out, they'd make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes? As long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy. That is very true. Yep. I agree with that very wholesomely. I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things.
Huh, that's funny. Yuri wrote about something similar today.
Look at my boy. Look at my boy keeping a track of everything. Huh? Did you say Yuri?
Yeah. She said her poem was about an unusual hobby of hers. I didn't really get it, but she said something similar to you. That people shouldn't make each other feel insecure about those things?
Yeah. Really? Well, I mean, Yuri's pretty weird, so I wouldn't doubt that she has some weird hobbies. Not that there's anything wrong with that. Ugh. It's not like I would judge her or anything. Not because of trouble finding her words. I guess, I should try not to be so mean to her. If she feels insecure about her weird behaviors and stuff. I mean, I always hate people who make me feel insecure. And Yuri made me feel insecure yesterday. But the way you put it, it sounds like she's learned her lesson.
Well, I would say so. Even if her writing style is really different, I'm sure she'll appreciate the message in your poem.
Is that it's what I do best, after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like, conveying emotion is important. But I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm gonna write a good one for tomorrow, too. So look forward to it.
I guess we're writing one every day.
Okay, and then you get to pick Monica. Ha ha ha!
Wow, what a choice.